I'm not so much happy about the conversation on Michael Carrick, especially after he lost the game against Newcastle at St. James's Park. In fact, people have begun to question his tactics. And like the story I have in my hand, it says Michael Carrick's unbeaten stats as Manchester United interim head coach is over. And it had been coming. So if it has been coming, why didn't you guys mention it? The defeat at Newcastle was a microcosm of certain tactical issues that have grown in the past few weeks and which need to be fixed. So when did they realize that? Why were they not talking about it? It was this same coach that beat Manchester City, beat Arsenal, the league leaders, beat Tottenham Hotspurs. We never heard of this conversation. So why now? It is this same Michael Carrick when people started, try to associate his game wins to Ruben Amorim's project. You people came to debunk it and you said this was solely on Michael Carrick. So why have the conversation changed? Why has it changed now? So I ask again, what do we want as fans? Do we want what we call tactics, or we just want our team to win? In any case, if you do not do anything and you win your game, it is equally tactical. Because we saw Ruben Amorim do something and he wasn't winning the games. So if you have a coach who is not doing anything and is winning his games, that is equally tactical. So they should just cut, the coach some slacks. If you want to be honest, the Manchester United team lacks a lot of, depth. Brian Mbeumo, we saw the chance he missed. I don't even know the kind of winger he is. I barely see him dribble. Just cut him and hit some shots. Bruno Fernandes, that penalty he caused was so unnecessary. And people, were criticizing the coach for not starting Amad Diallo. Amad Diallo, clearly, the guy has dipped form. Even at AFCON, we saw it. He underperformed. And since he returned to the team, his form has dipped. And people are asking why Benjamin Sesko was started. If you are a coach and you have a player like Sesko who gives you good numbers, from the bench, you clearly will reward him with a starting position. That is what the coach did. So if there are issues, we should go into the issues and talk about them. They should cut the coach some slacks. In any case, we all agree that Michael Carrick may not be the ideal man to take Manchester United to the promised land in terms of, long-term projects. But it is solely not his problem if Manchester United fail to beat 10-man Newcastle. If we had to ask the players to marry each other on the pitch, Manchester United were going to have one extra player. So nobody needed to tell them that they had the advantage to win the game. It was rather Newcastle that took it upon themselves to up their game. Even though they were one man down, we saw it from the game that they were showing signs that they wanted to win the game. And clearly, they got a goal. United equalized and they went ahead to win that game. That beautiful goal scored by Osula. So, the Manchester United issues need to be situated properly. Then I want to see in the comment section, what do we want as fans? Is it what we call tactics or wins? It's the reason why I'm not so happy about people trying to teach Arsenal how they should win their games. A win is a win. And nobody will remember how you won a particular trophy or how you won a particular game. All we know is that you have won this trophy. You won the EPL last 5 years. You won the EPL last 10 years. You won the Champions League last 20 years. Nobody's going to talk about how you played it and won it. So a win is a win. And as fans, I think genuinely, we want our club to win. It's only when we see a defeat, then people begin to question your tactics. So Michael Carrick, they should just calm down on him. If he's not the man, we can have that conversation. but not solely on this game against Newcastle.